F85 Oldsmobile Cutlass 64 model. This is a one-owner car. It was bought in Arkansas and stayed in Arkansas all of its life. It's got the patina on it, as you can see, but I don't see any rust holes anywhere. It's a real solid car on the outside. Now the floors are weak. This car has 67,000 miles, and you can pretty much tell it's been grandpa driven. That seat is the only really bad seat in it. The rest of them, the back looks good. It's just that part you sit on right there. Let's take a look at it here. By the way, this is a V6 air conditioning car. I was hoping it had a V8 in it, but nope, it's got a V6. 67,201 miles. And that padded dash looks great. Oh, by the way, I remember this. I had two of these back in the day. Ashtray. How cool is that? That's the way you access the ashtray. And ashtrays, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, that's where you thump your cigarette ashes as you're driving around and, won't get on the kids and everything. But looks like somebody painted the top with spray paint. You can see this white. And the mold and mildew kind of got to it. It's not a bad top. I mean, it's all there. It's the package tray back in the back is not too good. But all the door panels and everything are decent. Got a little curling up on here on the bottom. And the armrests are gone. Don't know where they are. Haven't looked yet. All the windows are good except the windshield's got a crack on the far side over there, if you can see it. It's got the breather. Somebody's already took the carpets out and they put pans back there, the little metal pans for the footwells. But look, all these windows work and the back seat looks really good. She said the lady that owned it told me the heater core was bad on it. She said they just unplugged it. But see, there's no rust. That looks like a Malibu fender, don't it? 64 Malibu fender looks like that. Where that ridge is, I think that's what 64 Malibu is. I'm not positive. But these cars are similar with a 64 Malibu and probably 64 Pontiacs too. Yep. Okay, what's in the trunk? I don't see any rust holes. I don't see any rust holes here. It just needs a good seal. There's the gas pedal. You see where the floor was rotted out on it. Got me some trash bags, Arkansas credit card. And there's the damage right there. Now that's got the original spare too. Got a little bit of Bondo. If you're wondering where you put the gas in, right there. That's the gas tank. The girls told me they had to call their dad to find out where to put the gas in because they didn't know where the tank was. Yeah, see that package tray is pretty much shot. It's got the original hubcaps. It's got 15-inch tires on it, by the way. And this car came with the original window sticker. Oh, okay. Ah! Yep, somebody replaced the radiator. She said they replaced the water pump. And it did run until the rabbits chewed the spark plug wires. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're gonna find out if this thing will run today. If I can just get it to run and see if the transmission works, stuff like that. We got some old plug wires we're gonna stick on it just to temporarily. And she said they did put gas in it not too long ago, but I think it was running, but they just didn't work on it. And it was more of like, we got a project now, ain't got time to do anything with it. So there you go, 64 Oldsmobile F85 Cutlass. And we're gonna get this thing started and go from there. Okay, that'll be enough to choke a mule. Let's see if it'll start. Maybe it takes a lot of gas to start it. Some of them do, some of them don't. Not bad, huh? It does have a 50-pound oil pressure. And it sounds good. Doesn't look that good, but it sounds good. Fuel pump's leaking from the line here. I don't know if they broke it or what the deal is. We'll address that. And then the heater core is bad. So we're gonna run this around back in here, put a clamp on it on the two hoses that's coming out of the heater core. We'll just loop it around and make it go right back in so we can drive it and run it and all that stuff. It does not have power steering, which that makes it better for a big old big block motor if I had one to stick in it. But I don't know. Might just leave it as it is and sell it as a Survivor Okay, let's do something else. That's watermelon picking time here in Arkansas. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dead Car Rescue. It's the next day. I have the water pump fixed. The ladies that put this on there, they must not have been mechanically inclined because they had this bracket sandwiched in between the housing and the water pump. Stuck down in there, and then the bolt stuck through it. Well, that caused a big gap all the way around here, and water just come out like crazy. I fixed all that, put it back together. Then the thermostat housing was leaking. What they'd done, there's a little inset, or what do you call that, for the thermostat to set in. It's made into the manifold. And what they done, they put it in there, and then they tried to put the housing on over that, put the two bolts in it, but it knocked the thermostat loose, and the thermostat fell down, and it would not seal. All that gasket would not seal because that metal thermostat was in the way. So anyway, I fixed that, got that set right, and put it back together. Okay, and then I started it up, make sure it didn't have any leaks. I never did hook the air conditioner back up yet. It's going to take a different belt, and I don't have a belt yet, but we'll work on that later. But we got it all cleaned up pretty good. Okay, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4. It's bigger. When you know it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different wrenches, and I get the wrong one. Happens every time. I'm used to it. I'm only missing one thing. Oil filter. I don't know where it's at. I know I bought one. Oh well. I'll find it. I'm gonna let that drain a little bit and look for look for an oil filter. I know it's here somewhere. Okay, we got the spark plugs in. Got the new wires on. I got a vacuum hose going from the back of the carburetor to the vacuum advance. I got me a new fitting for my fuel pump to hook this gas line up to it. It won't leak. And I'm pretty much done with everything except pouring the oil in it. I did find the oil filter. By the way, the spark plug wires, 3 of them were too short. The longest ones I could use on this side, which this is closer to the distributor. I don't know what they gave me plug wires for, but they weren't for a V6 Buick. Probably for a V6, I mean a straight six cylinder motor, is what I figured. But anyway, we took care of, we used 3 of the old plug wires, which look as good as these brand new ones. You can't tell the difference. So we're gonna pour some oil in it and fire it up and see what this engine thinks about new oil. Probably hadn't had none in a long time. We'll see. I am using Rotella. It's good for any engine, in my opinion. If I can pour it in, it's good enough in Arkansas. Vegetable oil. Yeah, I mean, I'm just joking. Don't go pouring vegetable oil on your motor. I'm just joking. I'm trying to be a comedian here. Not doing a very good job at it. But we'll give this thing a drink of new oil. I think it will like it. I'll put a gallon in it and then check it. I did put some in the oil filter. Okay, let's start her up. See how she runs with the new plug wires. supposed to be a spring and a filter. It's got the metal filter too. Look at the trash in it. It's full of trash, but that kept that trash from getting in the carburetor. There we go. Bad hose. Bad hose. Okay, now we're going to start it back up and let it run a little bit. All right, how about let's take a test drive? I'll fix the floors later. It does have a bad muffler. See, the whole front of it's blowed out. Idled up a little high. I don't like that, but I'll figure out why it's not idling down. I want to see if the transmission is shift and how the brakes do and all that stuff. $190, $180 on the temperature. And oil pressure is like 40. Shift. Oh, it shifted, but I let off of it. See if it'll shift on its own when you give it into the gas. Shocks are bad. Coming up through that hole there is hot. Pulls to the right just a little bit. I can live with that for now. I think it'll kind of loosen up once I use them brakes a little bit more. Kind of let them adjust herself. get her back in the shop, let her cool off a little bit, and then we're gonna start working on them floor pans. See if she'll start now. What do you think about that, folks? F85. You know what? I might keep this car. I know I say that about every one of them. Where am I going to find another F85 Oldsmobile that's in this good a shape? I mean, I could paint it, make it look real nice, put some wheels on it. Still have an ugly car, but hey, it's be cheap on gas, and I know we can get that air conditioner working. If I can't, I got friends who can. Man, those windows are dirty. What are y'all thinking? Sell it? I don't even know if I could get $2,500, $3,000 at the most out of it. Is it worth that to me to keep? I could get the seat fixed, put the new carpet in, have the air conditioner going, and drive it to car shows. But I don't go to car shows, do I? No. Put a little bit of this wax on the windshield and around the chrome here just to see what it's going to do. The windshield's not cleaning up real good. It's got some scratches in it. Might have to get some of that glass renew stuff and try that. I don't know. But I'll try to wipe some of this stuff off. I've seen people a long time ago wax their windows when they wax their car. I've tried that a couple times and it did pretty good. I haven't done it in a long time. Other than the scratches in the window, that's about the best we're gonna get it. Okay, I'm trying to think. Do I want to take flat metal and bend it to make it look similar to what I'm going to have to cut out? Once I get that cut out, I don't know. Let's think about it. What else can we use instead of flat metal that might have a curve, or it might fit that floor pretty good? Okay, I've been slicing and dicing. Some of this stuff I could cut out. I was going to cut out the whole floor pan and use it, but all this stuff was welded on, and it's a good thing I didn't try to cut it from the top. I got it upside down. I can see all this stuff. So I just cut out around it and figured I'll use that panel for something. This is really good metal for doing floor pans and stuff. It's cheap. I mean, it didn't cost me anything. There's a patch panel that I just cut out. As you can see, there's double wall construction on this. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, if you ever been into one of these or not, but all that is a piece of kind of like cardboard stuff. But I've got plenty of room to cut out more panels if I need them. And we'll see what it looks like. All right, got me a hole cut out. I cut all the rust out of it. There's one little spot right there, but I'm going to fiberglass over that. But all the rest of it's pretty solid around here. And here's the piece I cut out. It's going to go in there right about like that. And once I tack it down, I'm going to fiberglass over the top of all that. And it'll be a floor pan.
It's a getting up in Arkansas.
There's the finished product. I put a little extra fiberglass on that side over there because it had a few spots that was above the metal that I put on. So I went ahead and matted it up pretty good. So there it is, done. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dead Car Rescue. I got one more piece of floor pan to cut out, and it's going to look like this. I'm going to cut this out, and it'll fill in one spot that I got a gap in, and it will cover a hole, and I'll tack it in real good, and then fiberglass over the top of it like I've been doing all day yesterday. So we just like that one piece, and we'll be done with that part. Then we can go to fiberglassing the rest of the floor pan. So let me get this drawn out here, and we'll cut it out and weld it in. All right, there she is. All I gotta do is kind of bend it and tweak it a little bit and lay it in there and tack it around the edges. And I put a lot of tacks on it, so it's gonna be there. And then fiberglass over the whole thing and seal it up. So. All right, everybody, if you want to see the finished job, there it is. It's kind of crude in a way, but all that metal is thicker than the thin metal that was on it, that the girls put on it. It's probably twice as thick. And took some time to cut it out. I had 3 pieces on this, and over there I had 1 piece. All right, here we are. I'm installing the carpet. As you can see, it comes in 2 pieces. And it's going to look pretty good. It's going to make it look a lot better. But the back piece, let me show you this. Okay. The seat comes like around here. And this right here is not going to cover this up. I wished it would have come on back so I wouldn't have any metal showing here. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know. I can't scab a piece because there's not going to be enough left over to put right there. I'll just have to come do what I can do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. I've got her all put back together now. I'm done with the floor pans and the carpet and the seats. I'm not going to do anything else to the seats. I'm going to leave that spot right there and just sell it like it is, because I'd probably spend $400, $350 on that seat trying to get that bottom covered. And I'm not going to make money off of it, off this car, so I'll let somebody else fix that if they want to do that. But I've got her cleaned up. I rubbed her down real good, gave her a back massage, and got the carpets looking good. Got the gas pedal in there. That was kind of tricky. I did get it though. All I gotta do is vacuum it out tomorrow. When I come back out here. I'm tired. I've been working hard. I had to put the seat in and out by myself, and oh, that was a job. Over here, over there, over that side, over there, over there. Back and forward, sliding it back and forward, trying to get the boat hose lined up. But it works good now. It slides back and forward. It was stuck. And one of the springs was broke, and I fixed the spring. I had a spring I put on it. Got that all working good and put it back in there, and it's done. Now, okay. I've been thinking, okay, I got a set of wheels. It's a slotted mags, like these Ford mags over here. These are Fords. And I'll show you. They look just like these, and they've got white letter tires on them. I think they got Goodyears, I'm not sure. These are Fords, and the ones I got out there in the old $800 race truck look a lot like them, but they're General Motors pattern. What do you think? Those look awful on it, don't they? Even with a hubcap I shined up, I don't think they're going to look good at all. It's going to look like that. That's ugly. This is ugly, but that's ugly. So I think tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to get out here. I'm going to change the wheels on it. Put those slotted mags on it. Might get a little more money out of it. I don't know. When I do decide to sell it. I'm not going to give it away because I've done made up my mind. I'm going to just drive it around and put it on Marketplace for sale. And the miles will go up on it. But I might go to a car show before the year's over because it's kind of cool out, you know. I mean, if it gets cool. But it's cool the later part of the year. So I got some plans on making this thing shiny, and you know what they're going to be. You're going to say, Steve, are you going to paint it? Nope. Steve, are you going to put the Poppy's patina stuff on there or the Vice Grip Garage patina stuff on it? Nope. What are you going to do? Oh, I know what you're going to do, Steve. You're going to flood it. That's exactly right. I'm going to put flood on it. But I'm going to do this one different. The Pontiac I did had some little fish eyes in it, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this thing with Comet and a little, one of those little green brushes, not brushes, but pads. I got some somewhere. I'm going to go over it with one of those little scuff pads. And I'm going to try to leave all this brown patina on it. This right here, I'm just going to get a little bit of it off. Because I think that's what's going to make it. You don't want it looking like metal, like bare metal. So I'm just going to get it down enough that it'll look pretty good with a patina. And I'm going to flood the whole thing. I'm going to tape off the bumpers and the chrome. I'm not going to get no flood on the chrome. I'm just going to do it like tape these off and tape this off. So I won't get any drippings down on the windows or the windshield. When I do this, it's got a tendency to drip down in here. Okay, I'm going in. I'm tired. I've been working on this thing all day. But I'm done with the interior. See y'all in the morning. Okay, you remember I told you this car was walking on me, going down the road. I think that might be the cause of it. I think. See that? The other side's not as bad, but this side needs to be replaced. So I've got new bushings to put in that. We'll see how it works. I've never put these in before, but can't be too hard, can it? Well, there it is. It wasn't hard at all. Those things just fit right up there. So we're done with that. Stabilizer bar, tight and secure, drill sergeant. Okay, everybody, I drove it down the road, I test drove it down the Buckeye Proving Grounds out there, also known as Highway 119. You're driving along, you hit a bump and it goes. Shocks or the toe end? I don't know. It looks like it's towed in just a little bit, but it hadn't had shocks in a long time. So what I'm going to do is order a set of shocks for it and install those. If that doesn't cure the problem, I'm taking it over to Dice, Arkansas. That's where Johnny Cash was born. Got a couple of friends over there, Jeff and Jaron Long from Long's Automotive in downtown Dice, Arkansas. All right, it's time for us to work on the trunk now. I got to get this stuff out of there and fix these holes and patch these. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I've got a little bit of work over there. Let me show you. And little work everywhere, really. But from here up, it looks pretty good. And also the tubs look good. I'm just gonna fix the floor, like right here. There, what's that, 22? I don't know. But the floor needs work. So we're gonna go ahead and take the spare tire and all the stuff out of it. We're gonna start sanding on it a little bit so we can get a better look at what we got. I don't know if we're going to remove the whole floor pan or not. I'm not sure I want to do that yet, but we could. So let's get with it. Part for the radiator right there. Look at there, what a tire. Still got air in it. I bet from 1964 also. Brand new, it's never been on the ground. 1964 tire, folks. Look at that. All right, everybody. There's what I did to it. You're probably saying, Steve, what is that white stuff? Well, what I did first, underneath the white stuff, is I laid that fiberglass mat on it, and I fiberglassed all the holes in. Now, I did not cut them out. I took a wire brush on a grinder and cleaned it all off the best I could, all the scale and all everything, and vacuumed it out real good, took it and washed it, and then I just fiberglassed it all in. There wasn't a lot of fiberglass, but there were some little holes like in here, a few here, whatever, and up in there just a little bit. And over here was pretty clean. All this over here was really clean. So that's what I did, and then I got Flex Seal. I bought a gallon of that stuff for a vinyl top deal I was going to do, and I didn't even use a quarter of it. So I put the Flex Seal on it. Now I got to get a mat for it, which I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to let it dry out for about, I don't know, a couple of weeks or something like that before I put anything in it. All that little trash there is this stuff right here. And I do have to get this out and get a new one in. And I'm going to have to lay something over here because that stuff's going to get everywhere. Maybe a tarp or something down in there. And knock all this stuff out before I put the new one in. Now I'm going to clean this up too, also. I'm going to clean it up. We're done with the trunk as far as actually working on it. Worked out pretty good. We got to do something about those wheels. That is just ugly. So, don't know what I'm going to do yet. I got some wheels out in the shop. Those slotted mags, you know, are in the back of the race truck. I'm going to try one on each wheel. Just kind of see what they look like, and I'll choose. So, we'll see. Well, there's my choice. I tried the other ones on. They look good, but the tires were rotted. And they weren't really rotted, but they had some cracks in them. And I didn't want to put them on there because I plan on driving this car a little bit. Those have brand new tires and they're brand new wheels. And I bought those at a bargain from a guy I bought the El Camino from years ago. I mean, about a year ago. So, made it look a lot different, didn't it? It's got that wider stance. I think it looks good. Chrome wheels kind of set off the chrome bumpers and everything. Makes it look not like a grandpa car anymore. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for this week's video. We're going to do a part 2 on this F85 Cutlass because I just can't get all the footage in one video. If I did, it'd be almost 2 hours long. So I've cut and snipped, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to make it 2 videos. So I hope you don't mind. That's what we're going to do. And what we are going to do to the car on the next video is we're going to take it and go get the front end lined on it. We're also going to flood the whole car with flood. Now that's shine juice that I found is $17 a can. I can do this car with one can. You're gonna see what it looks like when I get through, and I guarantee you it'll be better than that shine juice that you buy online. I'm not gonna say the names of them, but a bottle of shine juice, and you rub it on, that looks okay, but it don't look okay very long. This Flood looks shiny a long time. I'm talking about 3 or 4 months, because I've got a pickup truck I sold that's still shiny today, and it's been 4 months or more. So we'll do the Flood on this, make it look like a brand new penny. We're gonna leave all the patina on it, and then we're also gonna get a muffler put on it. And I might take a little road trip. You guys are welcome to come along. Well, we're just gonna try it out around here and get it on the road once we get it all fixed up and ready to go. So you get to see that on part 2. I want to thank you guys that subscribe to my channel. You guys and gals make me get out here and do this every day. If you didn't watch it, I wouldn't do it. I said I'd do it for my health, so I'd have something to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to get out here and work every day, even if I didn't have a YouTube channel. So why not just put it on a video and make a couple of bucks from YouTube and get to know you guys a little better. I've got subscribers that's been with me since day one, and you guys are still there, some of you. I'm sure some of them's gone. But the guys that really talk to me a lot and send me comments, I know them. I know you guys and gals. So anyway, I want to thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, it don't cost you anything. It don't hurt you, it helps me. And I'm just a little guy trying to be a big guy. It ain't never gonna happen. But just trying to make a living. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. God bless and goodbye.